Hey everyone, I wanted to share this real quickly with you. So this morning I was just scrolling on my little news app on my phone and I came across this article and I pulled it up here on my computer to show you because this one kind of stuck out to me because I have been feeling like I've been having some issues, I guess, with my stomach and digestion and stuff. And so I have been, for maybe the past month or so, I've, more like a couple weeks or something, I have been consulting a book about cleansing and gut health and stuff. So let me just point out a couple things about this news article. So the title is Colon and Rectal Cancer Cases Are Going Up Among People Younger Than Age 50, researchers say. And, you know, it goes on to share statistics and stuff that, you know, supporting the headline and stuff, which we can all agree that we should be taking better care of our bodies and our digestive systems, I think. I wanted to note something the obesity epidemic could be a factor. They're sharing statistics about that. Then this paragraph here, the obesity epidemic is probably contributing, but doesn't seem to be the sole cause, she said. So let's go back and find out who she is. Siegel. Okay. If we can find where they introduced who Siegel is. Okay. Rebecca Siegel, study co-author and scientific director of surveillance research at the American Cancer Society in Atlanta. Okay. So now we know who Siegel is, and now we know who she is. The obesity epidemic is probably contributing, but doesn't seem to be the sole cause, she said. Diet has a large influence on colorectal cancer risk, and there is a lot of research going on looking at how different things we consume, including drugs such as antibiotics, influence gut health, specifically their role in determining the microorganisms that make up our microbiome. So I thought that was very interesting, and I was very impressed that CNN had this on their, news article on their, they were sharing it on the news app on my phone because I love it when there's like research and people like big news are admitting that it's important what we put on and in our bodies. It's important what we eat. It's important the things we consume that are not food, if you get my drift, stuff like that. I wanted to just mention another thing, just a little bit more about this book, Inner Transformations. I'm covering up a tiny bit of the title. And then the subtitle is Powerful Cleansing Protocols for Increased Energy and More Radiant Health. So the authors are Dr. Leanne Deardroff and Dr. David Deardroff. This book is so neat, and I am learning so much, you guys. And I dog-eared a couple pages. I wanted to say one thing that I think is extremely interesting, because before I started reading this book and started like learning about cleansing and stuff, I didn't really understand like why cleansing was so important. And so one thing I want to point out to you is something called mucoid plaque. So I did an internet search for this, and for mucoid plaque, it's something that's also mentioned in the book, and it's also something that I have seen some people in some of my private Facebook groups talk about as they're talking about cleansing and stuff. And I was like, what is that? So when I did the internet search, of course, the first couple things that came up were like from WebMD and other organizations like that are like, mucoid plaque is a myth, blah, blah, blah. But, maybe the fourth or so link down, I found I think it was from like a naturopathic doctor something, someone like that, talking about mucoid plaque and what it is. And it was really cool because it lined up with what the other people were talking about in my private Facebook groups about their experiences with cleansing and mucoid plaque and stuff. It is interesting. Basically, in a nutshell, our intestines, specifically our large intestine, can accumulate toxins, and basically the walls of our intestines can get kind of sticky with all this stuff that we're eating, like milk and white bread and stuff, and it creates like a paste inside of our intestines. And then we can't really get rid of the toxins that are going through our body like we should be able to. So it kind of traps toxins in there. And basically, after you cleanse and stuff, you can get rid of the mucoid plaque, which is great because you don't want that big, lumpy, toxic mess in your intestines. And then your intestines are free to work properly and to properly digest your food and get rid of toxins and blah, blah, blah. So it's awesome. And I just wanted to share that with you because I am really excited about it. And I recently started, just this morning actually, started doing some of the protocols that are recommended in this book. And I'm very, very excited about it. And it's really cool because this book tells you specifically why they're recommending this particular protocol for cleansing of your intestines, because there are other cleansing protocols and whatever situations. What's another word that's better? I don't know. There are other ways to cleanse that, you know, promoted as ways to cleanse that are out there. But it's really cool how the author of this book describes why, like the reasons why this way is better for your body and stuff. So I am excited and I wanted to share that with you. I hope that you have a wonderful day.